So the answer to the last riddle, which is what 7-letter word becomes longer when the third letter is removed? And the answer is lounger. Alright. Okay, now here's where it gets really, really interesting. We're going to take this same region. It's tilted up a little bit so it makes the drawings easier, but it's still the same region. We still have y equals e to the x right here, and we still have the purple curve being y equals the square root of x plus 2. Okay. Now, if you notice, maybe you have, maybe you haven't, but we're integrating now with respect to y. We're going to be rotating the region around a vertical line. Okay, and if it's a vertical line, we're going up the vertical line. So we're integrating. Okay, so when you integrate with respect to y, that means we need to express our functions in terms of y and not in terms of x. So we have to solve this equation, y equals x plus radical x plus 2. We have to solve for y. I'm sorry, solve for x, and we square both sides. We get y squared equals x plus 2. Subtracting 2 from both sides and writing it on the left-hand side. So we have x equals y squared minus 2. Okay, and though see x equals y squared minus 2, we're going to type that in terms of x anyway, but anyway, we'll get to that. Take the ln of both sides, and we get ln of y is equal to ln of e to the x, which you should recognize right away that ln of e to the x is just x, and so we get x equals the ln of y. Okay, so this is actually going to be our y1, and we're going to put an x in place of the y. This is going to be our y2. So let's go ahead and change that right now. And don't try to look at the graph. The graph's going to look different than this, because I'll let you figure that out. If you need help with that, let me know. But let's go ahead and we have the same intersection points, same everything. It's just that we're now going to express our y1 as it's y squared minus 2. We don't have a y button, so we're going to type x squared minus 2. Okay, and then our y2 is ln of y, but we can't put a y in, so we're ln of x. Okay. So we're going to leave the other stuff there, but I just wanted to make sure you got those in there. Okay? So same deal. Volume red minus volume green to find the volume of the object. Okay? Now volume red, let's take a look. If we rotate this region around this vertical line here, x equals -3, then the big radius is this guy right here. Okay, the radius is the length of this line segment is, I'm losing my red here. The length of this line segment would be this curve here, which is x equals ln y. Okay, so ln y minus -3. ln y minus -3, which is ln y plus 3. Okay. So the volume red is going to be the integral. And remember, we already input the coordinates of the points of intersection, and when we integrate with respect to y, we go from c to d, bottom to top. So c to d of pi r squared. Okay, pi r squared dy. Now let's go c to d, pi r. So what is r? That's the ln of y plus 3 quantity squared dy. Okay, there's our volume red. I would imagine by now you are able to do these things already, and I'm just telling you the obvious. Okay, hopefully you're understanding the concept. Volume of the green, let's look back at the figure. The green radius would go from this curve here to that line. So this is the curve x equals, what did we say? Y squared minus 2. Okay, y squared minus 2 subtract negative 3. So can I write that in there? So the little radius is y squared minus 2 subtract negative 3, which we can see that that's y squared minus 2 plus, okay, so that's plus 1. Okay, sorry. So y squared plus 1 quantity squared dy. If you don't make mistakes, it will be because you are following exactly what I'm telling you to do. This is going to be your y3. This is going to be your y4. If you make mistakes, it's going to be because you are trying to save time. And when you do enough of these, they don't take that much time anyway. But again, it's just so frustrating when students just kind of try to branch off on their own. Oh, I got this, and then they just make mistakes. I guarantee it's going to happen to you if you try to cut corners. It's just so easy to make mistakes. So the total volume is volume red minus volume green. Volume red minus volume green. And thank you for your patience. Fast forward this part. Okay. And then we have the integral from c to d of y3, okay, minus the integral from c to d of y4. So maybe you're starting to see, well, wait a second, can't I just do this? C to d of y3 minus y4? Well, yeah, you can. Okay. You can. So let's go ahead and try it. Okay. But let's put our y3 in the right spot here. Pi times ln of y plus 3. Okay, let's just clear that. Pi times ln of y plus 3. I'm looking back at my paper. I'm not trying to remember this stuff, and that's squared. Okay, I'm not trying to remember it. I'm looking back at my paper. This is so much easier. I haven't made a mistake yet. Okay, so if you're making mistakes, just don't try to cut corners. This is x squared. Again, it's y squared plus 1. Our calculator doesn't know what that means. It's squared in there. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, pi r squared. Got it. Okay, so y3 minus y4. So I can quit that. We're integrating math 9 from c to d, and again we're going to type in y3 minus y4 dx. I know it's dy, but you know. And we should get 15.5397. So you could truncate that and make it 15.539, or round it to the nearest 3 digits and write 15.54. Okay. So we get 15.54. Hopefully you are doing great on these. If you're taking my advice, then you're going to do a lot better. I guarantee it. Try to branch out on your own. So maybe try the next one on your own and see how it goes, and I will be right back to you. Let's see. If you have two, oh, here we go. If you can, here's another riddle. If you can speak properly, you will be able to answer the following question. Which is correct? The yolk of an egg is white, or the yolk of an egg are white? Be right back at you.